Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hudson Middle School field tonight. We have the game with the Hudson Raiders versus the Amery Warriors tonight. The Raiders are 8-2 on the year. Amery is a non-conference foe that they'll be facing, a relatively young program. Amery is ready to take the kickoff there. Center referee has signaled the start, and they're off. Amery turns the ball over. Brooke Gottschalk has the ball in the midfield there, sends it back to defender Lauren Berglund. Captain Berglund sends it up to the midfield there, touched by number 2, Taylor Klatt. Maggie Kaler, the junior, number 12, has the ball. She sends it out to the left flank to Alexa Haynes. Alexa mistouches that ball, goes out the end line there, and that's going to be an Amery Warrior goal kick. Amery in the bright red, awful nice day today compared to the spring weather that the Hudson Raiders have been accustomed to. Oh, it must have been a foul there. They're actually given a free kick above the penalty box there for Amery. Amery takes the free kick there, sends the ball upfield to their midfield. And they get the ball up, make a nice couple connecting passes there from their midfielders there. Hudson Taylor Klatt, number 2, intercepts that ball, tries to send it out to Alexa Haynes, senior forward. Ball gets a little squirrely on her, goes out of bounds off the touch line there on the side. It'll be a throw-in for the Amery Warriors. Hudson, as I said, is 8-2 on the year, a pretty good start for the Hudson Raiders. And actually, they are 8-1-1. I should correct that. The one game in the Onalaska tournament was a 0-0 tie that ended up in penalty kicks, and when that happens, the game ends in a tie or is recorded as a tie. So 8-1-1 for the Raiders. Throw-in is taken by the Amery Warriors. Ball goes out of bounds off Amery, and it'll be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders. There's Coach John Knutson going after the ball there. Hands it to defender Sarah Helene there. Helene takes a throw-in, gets it to Klatt. Klatt makes a nice turn on the ball. Ball comes to the midfield there to number 12, Maggie Kaler. Nice footwork there by Kaler. She sends the ball back up to Klatt in the center. Touched out by the Amery Warriors there. Goes to the side. Brooke Gottschalk, the midfielder, number 11, gets the ball. Sends it back into the box here. Kaler, number 12, dangerous position, but a harmless ball sent to the goalkeeper there for Amery. And that would be Emma Amadick, the goalkeeper for Amery. Gets the ball, punts it. Relatively short punt there, gathered in by Gottschalk, number 11, the midfielder for the Raiders. She sends it to the middle to number 10, Kate Sanaki. Junior Kate Sanaki dribbles through 2 defenders, gets around another, gets off a left-footed shot. It goes right to Amadick, the goalkeeper for Amery. Gathers it up, and she'll punt another ball out. Another short punt. Amery heads the ball back to their defenders there. Kate Sanaki touches the ball, puts it right into the face of an Amery Warrior there. Kate didn't mean to do that, of course. Amery gets the ball upfield now. They've got a little bit of a run going here. We've got Marky Thompson in chase there. Emily Ryder kicks the ball. It goes right to the Amery Warriors. She gets around Emily Brisky and scores the goal for the Amery Warriors. Early in the game here, folks, Amery, a decided underdog in this game, goes right up the middle, evades 2 or 3 defenders, gets by Marky Thompson, gets by Emily Ryder. Emily Brisky, the sophomore goalkeeper for the Raiders, goes down and misplays that too. And at 3:05, the Amery Warriors are up on the Hudson Raiders 1-0. To say that's a bit of a surprise is an understatement, folks. Hudson's going to take the kickoff here, and they do. They better think about this game a little more clearly. Here come the Raiders now. With the ball, they lose the ball over to the Warriors, get it back again. Taylor Klatt, number 2. Possession's tough to come by here. Goes back and forth 2 or 3 times between Klatt and the Amery Warriors. That's number 3, Jenna Beebe for Amery. That's causing some grief there. Captain Lauren Berglund, number 5, gets the ball. She sends it up to the right flank there. Brooke Gottschalk, junior, number 11, tries to send it outside to Kate Johnson. Ball's touched out by the Amery defender. Hudson will take the throw-in on the right side of the field here. Bright, sunny day today. Captain Lauren Berglund takes the ball. She'll take the throw-in and does. Ball goes upfield. Ball goes out of bounds off of Hudson. It'll be an Amery throw-in. Athletic Director Steph DeVos being the ball girl there. Amery takes the throw in, sends it to the midfield, turns it over, and there Kate Johnson collects the ball, gets it to Klatt, gets it back to Johnson. Nice behind the leg touch by Kate Johnson. Can't connect, but Hudson recollects the ball there. Maggie Kaler has the ball coming up the midfield. Kaler gets by one, gets by another, shoots the ball about 10 feet over the 8-foot net there. And we got to get over the top of the ball to get that ball down. Kaler gets a good shot there, but not on goal. Goalkeeper for Amery collects the ball. It's going to be a goal kick by Amery, and they take the free kick there. Comes out on top of the box. Hudson wins that ball. Alexa Haynes gets it. Kate Sanaki's in the mix there too. We lose it to the Amery Warriors. Ball goes out of bounds. Coach Knutson bends down, pick up the ball for the Amery defender, and it signals to Hudson. Sarah Helene, defender on the left side there, takes the throw in, tries to go to Alexa Haynes. It gets turned over to Amery, comes back to Hudson. Kate Sanaki gets the ball to Kaler. Kaler tries to get it over to Haynes, intercepted by Amery, but goes back to Hudson again. Kate Sanaki with some fancy footwork there, back up to Haynes on the top of the box. She gets it to Kaler in the middle. Kaler is going to get a shot off here, I hope. Kaler gets the ball, cuts it back to her left, goes headlong right into the defenders there and sends a weak shot into the goal box area there. The defenders just kick it out. Goalkeeper didn't even grab that. There's a ball sent in by Kate Johnson. Not much on that. Ball is sent back to the midfield, and a ball is sent in there by Kate Sanaki, number 10, on the top of the box. And at 5:43, the Raiders are finally on the board, tying the game 1-1. That's a little bit more like it. A lot of pressure put on by the Hudson Raiders. This could easily be an 11-1 game, folks. Hudson, there is a mercy rule in soccer. If you have a 10-goal differential, the game will end, and sometimes that happens. Hudson hasn't had one of those games yet this year, but this most certainly could be one of those games. But at 1-1, the score doesn't indicate that yet. Amery takes the kickoff there, controls the ball coming up the left side there. The Amery defender sends it to the midfielder, gets around Lauren Berglund, defender, but Lauren dispossesses the ball properly and gets it up to Kate Johnson, the midfielder. She sends it to Taylor Klatt, who tries to get it through defenders, but Amery steals the ball. Emily Ryder steps up and sends the ball far up to the left side there. Haynes up on the top on the left side there has got the ball, trying to maintain possession, and does. She sends it to the left flank there to the midfielder. Hudson maintains the ball there. That's Captain Marky Thompson on that left side as the midfield today. Amery wins the ball, sends it back to their defense. They send it forward, but Hudson intercepts. That's Taylor Klatt under control. Sends the ball to Emily Ryder, who's making a run as a center back. Gets it back to Klatt. Klatt tries to send it outside to Thompson, but the ball didn't have enough juice on it to get there. Haynes does intercept that ball. She brings it down into the box there, takes a shot, hits the post, comes out, goes across the box. Gottschalk tries to gather it, sends it back. There is number 10, Kate Sanaki, but I believe I see a flag up, and that's the side linesman there. I think they're going to call that no goal. That's offsides by the Hudson Raiders. Score stays 1-1 here. Amery will take the goal kick. Ball's up and out over the penalty box there. Maggie Kaler gets the rebound there. Maggie takes a shot, and it's blocked by a defender. Ball is sent in by Gottschalk, goes to the right of the post. That'll be another goal kick for the Amery Warriors. 7:28 in the game here, and it's a 1-1 tie. Amery takes a goal kick, gets it out to their right side. Alexa Haynes intercepts that ball, sends it into the middle, gets by Taylor Klatt. Kate Johnson runs onto the ball, gets a touch there, goes around the right side. Johnson's got speed that can't be matched by most people. Ball's touched out by Amery. Kate takes a quick start throw-in, gets the ball to Brooke Gottschalk, who loses control. It goes over to Amery, but Kate Johnson touches the ball back to Berglund. Berglund takes her time, sends the ball into the midfield there to number 10, Kate Sanaki, the junior for Hudson. She gets it up on top to Kaler, who tries to get it over to Haynes. Squirrely ball rolling, stopped by Maria Sanaki there, the photographer for the Hudson Raiders. That's Kate's mom. Maria Sanaki takes 500 or 600 pictures per game for the Hudson Raiders, does a tremendous job. Thanks to Maria for doing that for the team. Ball is played out by the Raiders there. That'll be a goal kick for Amery. Actually, it says it was touched out by Amery. That's going to be a corner kick for the Raiders. Captain Berglund, number 5, Lauren Berglund, is going to take this corner kick for the Raiders. Arms up in the air, signaling she's ready. She takes the kick. It enters the goal box area there. Amery gets a touch, clears it out of the penalty box area. Marky Thompson sends the ball back in. It's deflected by an Amery defender. Kaler tries to maintain possession, and now Sanaki has it there, heading to her left, trying to get into some open space. She passes back to Marky Thompson, sends the ball into the box, gathered by the goalkeeper, Emma Amadick. Junior goalkeeper for Amery. Emma has the ball. She's going to punt again. Ball bounces and is volleyed by the Hudson Raiders there. Back to Sarah Helene, who gets knocked down by the Amery forward there. Emily Ryder takes the ball, gets it up to Klatt, or to Sanaki actually. Tried to get it over to Klatt. Ball comes back. Amery touches the ball. That's a good top sole roll spin by the Amery player. She's trying to get it upfield, and she does to the right flank to the Amery forward there. Amery sends the ball in on goal, and it goes to the right side and up and over the nets there. Emily Brisky gets another ball there to put back into play. That was a good shot by the Amery Warriors there. Should have been better defended by the Hudson Raiders. I know Coach Knutson does not like those open shots coming out of the midfield and forward area there. Captain Berglund takes that free kick, sends it up to the Raider left side there, but it's intercepted by Amery. Amery tries to bring it back in. Well defensed by Hudson there, number 6, Megan Monette, the junior. Megan Monette, always a smart player on defense. Marky Thompson has the ball there, controls it very well. Good use of footwork, gets it to a teammate there, gets it up to Kate Sanaki on the left side. Sanaki's got some room. She's going to use her space. She dribbles past a couple defenders there, sends the ball up to Haynes on that left side. Haynes has got some room on the left flank. She's bringing the ball down. Kaler fills in the middle. Here comes Haynes on the left. Gets a couple of good touches, gets a shot away, and scores on the play. And that was Alexa Haynes on that play. Or was that Maggie Kaler, actually? Maggie Kaler, number 12, gets that goal, assisted by Kate Sanaki on that play. That was a good run by Maggie Kaler. Hudson Raiders lead the game 2-1. Amery's ready to take the kickoff here. Referee signals that the ball is in play, and it is. Amery sends it back to send it forward, and they do. It's intercepted by Megan Monette there, the left defender for the Raiders. They were playing a 3-back system today with only 3 backs in the defense. Megan Monette's on the left, Emily Ryder's in the center, and Lauren Berglund, the captain's on the right. Ball's in the midfield now, controlled by Taylor Klatt. Sends a weak ball. It's intercepted by Amery. Nice footwork again by the Amery player there. That's number 22. Number 22 is Molly Stewart, the junior forward midfielder for Amery. Does a nice job with the footwork there. Amery sends the ball back up. It's volleyed in by the Raiders midfield. Goalkeeper Emma takes that ball again and is going to punt it once again, and she does. Punt is touched by Kate Sanaki, sent to the midfield there to Taylor Klatt. Taylor sends the ball back to Sanaki, who tries to get it to the left side. It's intercepted by Amery, and they just send it to the center of the field there. Gets touched past Captain Berglund there. Emily Ryder does a nice job stepping up and sends the ball out of bounds, though. It's going to be off Amery, or off of Hudson. That's going to be an Amery ball. Amery's going to take the throw in here. And does. Ball is touched in by the Hudson Raiders there, who get it to the midfield. Hudson's going to make another run here. Ball gets sent up to the forwards there, bounce backwards. Hudson still maintains possession there. There's Alexa Haynes who sends it in and sends it off an Amery player there. That's going to be a corner kick for the Hudson Raiders.
I can design it. I'll draw the faces and everything. You can frame it, and then I'll draw.
Standing in the goal box there, we've got several Raiders waiting for the goal kick. There's a nice shot of the grass, folks. And there we are with the camera. So Kate Sanaki, junior midfielder number 10, is going to take this corner. We got Klatt number 2, Thompson number 17, Haynes 16, and Kaler number 12 waiting for the ball. It bounces right to the goalkeeper, who drops the ball. Maggie Kaler bangs in the ball on a rebound there. Kaler gets the easiest goal she's had all year to lead the game 3-1 for the Hudson Raiders. That was assisted by Kate Sanaki on the corner. Sanaki has the last 2 assists, and Kaler's got her second goal, and she's also got an assist. So Kaler's with 2 goals and 1 assist on the game. Kate Sanaki's got 1 goal and 2 assists. So this has been the Kate Sanaki, Maggie Kaler show so far today for the Hudson Raiders. The Raiders take a 3-1 lead on the Amery Warriors. And like I said, folks, this could easily be a 10 or 11-1 game here, and the Raiders are starting to show up. Raiders are dominating possession here now. Alexa Haynes gets the ball in the center, or that's Maggie Kaler. Boy, I got to get that right. And there's number 21 for the Hudson Raiders. That's actually going to be Miranda Shuttle for playing for the Raiders today, number 21. Shuttle does a nice job for the Raiders when she plays up. She's rostered on the JV team. It plays up on varsity once in a while. Very capable player. Amery's ready to take the free kick here. Amery packs it in back. They've got 5 players back right now. That's usually what happens with teams under pressure, is they pull players back to help defend. Kate Sanaki's in the midfield again and rips a shot just to the right of the goal. It goes out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for Amery. Good power by Sanaki with right foot. She's also got the same power with her left foot. She's quite capable from either side, either foot on the ball. So Amery gets ready, sets the ball down to take the goal kick there. And does. Ball goes, they try to just send a pass. It's intercepted by Hudson, and Maggie Kaler takes another shot. And yeah, what did they call there? Did they call offsides, or are they going to give us that goal? Looks like that's a goal, folks, at 4-1. Hudson's doing a nice job there, and they get another goal. So that actually looked like it was Maggie Kaler. I've got Alexa Haynes written down here, but between Kaler and Haynes, I mean, they're just they're killing it today again. Great players for the Hudson Raiders. Amery takes the kickoff there, sends the ball upfield. Lauren Berglund intercepts that ball, does a nice job maintaining possession under pressure, gets it up to the midfield there. There's Maggie Kaler, number 12. Kaler dribbles the ball between 2 Amery defenders, gets by another, and runs the ball right into the last defender there, who intercepts the ball, sends it up to number 38 there for the Amery Warriors. That's Gracie Martin. Gracie's a young freshman, big, tall kid for a freshman. Ball goes out of bounds off of Amery there. It'll be Hudson's throw-in. Captain Lauren Berglund's going to take that throw. Montana Hoder, number 18, is in the game there with number 21. Number 4, or 24, that is. That's Ashley Hall. Ball's touched out by Amery. It's going to be another throw-in for the Raiders. On the right side there, you see Hoder, number 18, 24, Ashley Hall. Maggie Kaler, number 12, is in the middle. Hudson's got a lot of offense there, folks, and I think they're going to show it tonight. Berglund sends the ball back in. Hoder tries to get a touch, comes back to Berglund. Berglund tries to gather the ball, but Amery just kicks it out of bounds there. It'll be Hudson's throw again. Lauren sends the ball down the line there. Touched by Ashley Hall, back to Berglund. Berglund sends in a shot into the box there. Collected by Amery, tries to get it out, but Kate Johnson, number 10, intercepts, tries to get a left foot off. That's blocked by the Amery Warrior defender. Ball is pulled back by Sanaki there, gets the ball across the box. Haynes takes a wicked shot there, bounces off an Amery defender. Amery desperately trying to clear the zone here, folks, and they can't get it out. Haynes takes another shot, rips a hard shot that goes to the right of the post, and Amery will take a goal kick from there. Hudson now is just starting to pepper the Amery Warriors. That goalkeeper wants to be anywhere but in the goal against Hudson right now. 16:21 into the game. Hudson Raiders lead the game 4-1. Amery takes the goal kick there. It's intercepted or touched by Hudson. Goes back to Amery, back to Hudson, back to Amery. Transition back and forth here now. Hoder gets a touch on the ball, tries to maintain possession, and does. Sends it back to Berglund, who tries to connect but can't. Amery intercepts, but they send it forward, and it's intercepted by Hudson. Hudson's back on the attack there. Number 10, Kate Sanaki, gets the ball to Miranda Shuttle, who turns it over to Amery, and they send it upfield. Berglund has the ball again, sends it out to her right side. Montana Hoder going down the right sideline there. Ball's touched by Amery. Out of bounds is going to be Amery's ball, so it must have been a good use by the Amery defender off Montana Hoder of the Hudson Raiders. Waiting for substitutions to come in here. Amery will take the throw in. And we're about ready to resume play here. Amery takes the throw in there, a light throw in there. Goes by Montana Hoder to Lauren Berglund, who sends it up to the top there. That's Kaler. Kaler sends the ball over to Sanaki. Hudson loses the ball here, intercepted by Amery. Just sends it back toward Hudson there. Number 4 for Amery there is Kaylee Johnson, sophomore forward for Amery. She gets the ball upfield nicely, but turns it over to Hudson there. Amery cuts the ball back there. That's still number 4, Kaylee Johnson. Good ball control. Gets a nice touch, splits the defenders again. She's got a breakaway, folks. No, that's number 22. The shot goes to the right of the post. Brisky got caught a little bit flat-footed there instead of continuing to come out to the ball. Sometimes you got to get that ball right away from the player's foot. If you stand still, they're going to touch it around you. That was number 22, Molly Stewart for the Amery Warriors. That got right through the defenders, split them like a dried log there, folks. We got to do a little better on defense there. Coach Knudsen's not going to be happy when he sees that on film. Hudson sends the ball to the left flank there. It's intercepted by Amery. They try to get it upfield, can't quite get it there. Alexa Haynes has the ball. She gets it up to Kaler, number 12. Kaler sends the ball out to Texas, number 13, Jordan Helterbrand. Helterbrand comes around the left side, gets a left-footed shot. Goalkeeper touches it, and Haynes overshoots the goal. From the 6-yard box, we went about 9 feet on an 8-foot net on that ball. The ball went over, sailed a little bit north of the post there. Great scoring opportunity. Helterbrand did a nice job bringing the ball down and crossing it into the middle, but Haynes missed the finish there. Almost 20 minutes into the game, Hudson leads 4-1. Amery is ready to take the goal kick here and does. They send it up. It gets intercepted by Ashley Hall, number 24 for the Raiders, junior Ashley Hall. Touched by Sanaki, turned over to Amery, back to Hudson here. Number 22, that's Maddie Hemauer on defense for the Raiders. And Megan Monette, number 6, junior Megan Monette tries to keep that in. Sends it over to Texas on the left there, and those bright green shoes were not enough to hold that ball in. Ball goes out of bounds by Coach Knudsen there. Throw in taken by the Amery Warriors. And let's see who gets possession here. It looks like Hudson has the ball coming out of it. It's Kate Sanaki, one of the better ball handlers on the team. She gets the ball out to Haynes on the left. Haynes dribbles in. I believe that's off the Amery defender. It should be a corner kick for the Hudson Raiders. Amery starts to set up in goal, signaling that will be a corner for the Raiders. And I'm wrong again. Holy smokes, I've been wrong more than I've been right today. The ball goes out of bounds off the Raiders, and Amery gets the ball and is going to take a goal kick. That's number 22 again, Molly Stewart, who's going to take the free kick for Amery. Hudson gathers the ball. Haynes gets it. Up on the top of the box, sends it back to the midfield there. Shot comes out of the midfield right into the chest of an Amery Warrior player, but Ashley Hall is there, tries to get it back to Montana Hoder. Hoder can't maintain possession, and Amery sends it out. There's Sarah Helene. And I always tell Helene she's got that right ankle brace on. She had some trouble in the Wausau West game earlier in the year at the DC Everest tournament. She's been wearing the ankle brace ever since. Amery sends the ball back there. They get a little bit of a run up on top. Again, that's Kaylee Johnson, the sophomore forward for Amery, doing a nice job today. She's the one that split the defense and scored that first goal for the Amery Warriors. Foul committed there on Amery. Hudson's going to take the free kick from in front of the half-field area there, right well before the arc. Defender Megan Monette sends the ball up and in. Kaler gathers the ball there, gets around one defender. A good through ball is sent to Miranda Shuttle, but Shuttle can't maintain possession on that ball, and it slides through. You know, I've been saying Miranda Shuttle. Folks, that's, I believe, Katie Woodley. Katie Woodley, the freshman playing up. There's Hoder for Hudson, number 18. She sends that ball to Woodley. Woodley gets it back over to Kate Sanaki, number 10. Sanaki dribbles through a few players, gets it to Woodley. Woodley sends it up front to Maggie Kaler, who sends the ball into the net. Kaler scores another goal there. Maggie Kaler gets that ball. It is going to be the 5th goal for the Hudson Raiders there. And it's a 5-1 lead for the Hudson Raiders. Amery gets ready to take the kickoff here. 5-1, folks. Hudson leads the Amery Warriors. Amery kicks off, but Hudson already regains possession. They lose it temporarily there. Kick it out of bounds. That's going to be Hudson Raider ball. Number 22, junior defender Maddie Hemauer is going to take this throw. Maggie Kaler comes out of the game and is subbed in. Hemauer takes the throw, sends it up the left side there. Amery gathers it and tries to send it upfield. Jordan Heltebrand intercepts that ball, but loses control. Amery sends the ball to the midfield. Sarah Helene gets a touch. She gets it to Montana Hoder. Hoder tries to go through 2 players. That doesn't work real well. There's Katie Woodley. Katie gets a nice touch on it, gets it out to Ashley Hall. Hall's got the ball on the right flank there, trying to get around that last defender, and it looks like that ball may have went out of bounds. It looks like it might be a goal kick for the Amery Warriors. Hall, Ashley Hall, number 24, just couldn't keep the ball in there. Going to be a goal kick for the Amery Warriors. 23 minutes and 10 seconds into the first half here. Hudson leads the game 5-1. Amery is preparing to take this goal kick and does. Ball is going to be intercepted there by Ashley Hall, number 24. Doesn't keep it close enough, gets turned over. Megan Manette, number 6, is up near the top. There's Hall with trying to get a shot off and does. Nice ball by Ashley Hall for the goal for the Hudson Raiders there. That's going to be the 6th goal of the half and of the game at 23-33 into the game. Ashley Hall tags a nice ball there and sends the ball over the goalkeeper Emma Amadik's hands and leads this game 6-1. Raiders with a 6-1 lead now. They should come in bunches for the Raiders at this point. Amery with the kickoff again, down 1-6 here and still in the first half. Another 15 or 18 minutes or so to go in the first half yet, folks. Ball goes up the left side there. Jordan Heltebrand with the lime green shoes has the ball, tries to get by a defender but can't go through her shins. Hudson gains possession there. Number 18, Hoder, goes back to captain Lauren Berglund, who's playing in the center midfield today. She sends a through ball there. That was to Katie Woodley. Couldn't quite connect on that pass. Goalkeeper Emma gets her hands on the ball there and punts the ball out. Ball comes short ball again. Short punt. High punt, but short. That thing was higher than it was far. Hall gets a touch up near the top of the box there. We lose control. Amery's goalkeeper slides down to gather that ball in, pops back up, and is going to punt the ball here. Ball bounces around. It's gathered by Sanaki, the junior. Woodley sends the ball up to Ashley Hall on the right side. Hall lifts the ball across in the goal face area there. And there is Lauren Berglund ready and waiting on the backside with a goal for the Raiders at 24-43. The Hudson Raiders are now up 7-1. Captain Berglund was in a perfect position there. Coach Knutson always says the leading goal scorer for this team will be the kid who understands the backside concept, which means when you're on the side of the goal shooting, it draws the goalkeeper over, and if you can cross it to the backside, it's often an open and empty net available for the shot. And that's what happened there. Ashley Hall sent the ball across the goal face there, drew the goalkeeper toward the near side of the post, which left the backside open, and the ball got right through the center there, and Captain Berglund just banged a push pass through, just like Coach Knutson likes to see it. Well done, Captain Berglund, and the Raiders lead 7-1. Still in the first half here, folks. Amery takes the kickoff and dribbles right upfield. And now Mickey Thompson engages there, dispossesses the ball, gets it up to Brooke Gottschalk, who gets it up to Katie Woodley. Woodley dribbles past one, tries to get it back to Gottschalk, and does out on the right flank there. Gottschalk's got some room. She tries to lift the ball up, but knocks it right into the shins of the Amery defender and out of bounds. That's going to be a Hudson Raider throw-in. Marky Thompson, number 17, the senior midfielder and defender for the Raiders, is going to take this throw. Thompson takes the throw and goes over the head of Kate Johnson, number 8. Tries to get knocked out by the Amery defense. They can't do it. Gottschalk sends the ball in there. Woodley gets the ball. She's going to try to get a shot off. Gets a little bit of a shot off with the right foot. Not much on it. Kate Sanaki tries to get a left foot, and it goes right to the goalie's belly there. Emma Amery has got the ball, and she's going to punt that ball back out for the Amery Warriors, and does. That's a good shot by Kate Sanaki on there, but it went right to the goalie's belly. Hudson keeping the pressure up here. Amery hasn't had the ball in the Hudson half very much. There's Texas with a right-footed shot. It goes through 2 or 3 defenders and rolls to the goalkeeper, who gathers that up and will punt that back out. Need to get a little more mustard on that ball if we're going to shoot from outside the penalty box area there. Penalty box is 18 yards in front of the goal there. And you got to hit a pretty good ball to fool a goalkeeper from that far away. Number 4 again is Kaylee Johnson for Amery. The sophomore gets the ball upfield. It's taken away by Hudson, and Ryder and Monette there are trying to play a little give and go, but Monette wasn't ready for that ball, or Ryder hit a little too firmly. Either way, the ball goes out of bounds to Amery. Hudson loses possession there. Amery ready for the throw. That's a bad throw. You got to get the ball over your head, but the referee doesn't see that. Ball goes down the sideline, maintained by Amery there. And Megan Monette's challenging for the ball there. Kate Sanaki comes back and tries to get a touch, and does. She takes the ball away, sends it upfield. There's Alexa Haynes, senior captain, number 16 there. Amery touches the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a Hudson throw-in near midfield there. There's Megan Monette, junior number 6 for Hudson. She takes the throw, goes to the ground to the feet of Jordan Helterbrand, number 13. Texas gets the ball up to Haynes, who sends it back to Kate Sanaki there. Sanaki with some good footwork, pulls it back, sends it to Katie Woodley. Katie Woodley trying to get that ball up to Kate Johnson there. Can't quite get it through. Montana Hoder sends the ball up to Brooke Gottschalk, number 11, the junior for the Raiders. Brooke sends a nice ball across the goal box. It's touched as a shot that goes to the right of the post there. Hudson doing a nice job. Unofficially, the shots right now are probably about 20 to maybe 1 or 2 from, well, at least 1. Amery's got 1 goal, so we know they got 1 shot on goal. But Hudson is completely demolishing them in the statistics for shots. Here comes Hudson again, brings the ball to the top of the box there. There's a nice ball. That's a goal by Kate Johnson, number 8 for the Hudson Raiders. Kate received the ball from Alexa Haynes there, brought it across the middle, and with her left foot, takes a nice stab at the ball and knocks it past the goalkeeper at the 28-18 mark of the first half. Hudson leads this game 8-1. We're getting awfully close to that mercy rule, folks. Right now, a score of 11-1 will end the game for the Hudson Raiders with a 10-goal differential. But they got to get past 60 minutes for that to take place. So they'll play part of the second half, at least 20 minutes of the second half. After 60 minutes, if it gets to 11-1, the game will end, and mercifully so. Amery takes the kickoff, but it's immediately dispossessed, and Hudson has the ball. They're making another attack. Jordan Helterbrand coming on the left side. The top left corner of the box. Helterbrand still with the ball, sends a right foot shot, but not much power on that. Goes right to the goalkeeper's hands. And Emma Amery picks that ball up as the goalkeeper and punts the ball back out. Headed by Amery, headed by Hudson, brought down to the feet. That's Kate Sanaki, does a nice job handling the ball there. The midfielder gets it out to Jordan Helterbrand on the left as a mid there. Jordan Helterbrand sends it up to the left forward to Alexa Haynes. Ball is stopped by number 20 for Amery. That's Ashley Iverson. First time we called her name. She's a senior defender. Well, as a senior defender against this onslaught by Hudson, we should be calling her name a lot more, but Ashley Iverson has been a little bit silent here. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Hudson Raiders here. Defender Megan Monette has the ball. She tosses it into the box area. Kate Johnson gets a touch, sends it back out to Monette. Monette with the left foot sends it into Johnson. Amery intercepts that ball, tries to send it to the outside. That's number 22, Molly Stewart again. We've called her name several times. She's been very active. Ball's touched out of bounds there by number 2, Cassie Beach, the senior forward and midfielder for Amery. Hudson's going to take this throw. Defender Megan Manette grabs the ball, comes in on the track area there and onto the grass. Manette will take the throw in for the Hudson Raiders. She throws to the corner to Alexa Haynes, back to Manette. Shot goes in and right to the goalkeeper, Emma. Emma did a nice job on that shot, tracked it all the way, grabbed it firmly with both hands. No rebounds there. Emma sends the kick up into the midfield area for Amery. Hudson already intercepts this ball and tries to come back on the attack quickly. Haynes already on the top of the box with the ball, sends it with the left foot. That was probably touched out by Amery there, so Alexa Haynes doing a nice job of using the Amery defender. Knocks the ball off her and takes the goal kick, or the corner kick, I should say, for the Hudson Raiders. Corner kick again is going to be taken, actually this time number 2, Taylor Klatt, the junior. Taylor Klatt's going to take this corner. Sets the ball down. She'll take the right-footed kick with the flag to her right there. Klatt sends it, tries to get it up on top of the box area. It's already intercepted by Amery and brought upfield. Klatt needs to do a better job of getting that more by the goal box area there. Give her team a chance. Hudson tries to touch the ball in. Heltebrand sends a shot in. That ball was touched by another Raider. It goes to the side of the net. Going to be a goal kick for the Amery Warriors there. That was a little bit dangerous there. Heltebrand did a nice job bringing the ball in there. That shot, I think, might have been by Kate Johnson, who stabbed at that, almost had her second goal of the half. 8-1 Hudson here in the first half. Free kicks taken by Amery. They're trying to clear the ball out of the defensive zone here. And number 21, Katie Woodley, has that. Klatt has the ball again under control, tries to get the ball to Johnson up at the forward spot. Amery intercepts and tries to turn that ball, and they do. It gets up to their forwards. Number 4, the speedy Kaylee Johnson, sophomore, she flies by players. She's not to be taken lightly. The Raiders have had trouble with her. The first goal of the game, just 3 minutes into the game, Kaylee Johnson split the defenders, got by Brisky for really an easy goal there. It shouldn't have been easy, but it was. Coach Knutson's pulling a little hair on his head back out and over a goal like that, but it was just the calm before the storm as the Raiders have erupted for 8 goals here in the first half, lead the game 8-1. Game certainly isn't in jeopardy, but that first goal was a heart attack waiting to happen. Amery gets the ball there on top there. The right forward whiffs on the ball there. That looks like that's number 15, Cindy Haynes, a senior midfielder for Amery. Haven't called her name before either. Ball gets banged around in the midfield here, goes back and forth in transition. Amery recovers again. Here comes number 22 again. That's Molly Stewart. She's doing a nice job. She's the player of the game for the Amery Warriors there. Hudson intercepts, and Jordan Helterbrand, Texas, gets the ball up to Alexa Haynes. Haynes with good speed gets by a couple Amery defenders. Ball goes off the Amery defender. It's still in the box here. Haynes with a left-footed shot right to the goalkeeper, Emma Amadek. Emma grabs the ball and is going to punt that away again. Another really short punt there. And actually the ball just goes out of bounds. Number 38 there, that's freshman Gracie Martin for Amery, just lets the ball go out of bounds. That's a little bit casual, a little bit lazy. Coach Knutson would be going insane if one of his players did that. Substitutions happening there as we speak. Hudson must be substituting their defenders as the ball lays on the ground. And here comes number 22, junior defender for the Hudson Raiders, Maddie Hemauer. Hemauer takes the throw, goes into Montana Hoder, back to Hemauer, who sends a shot in to the right of the goal, intercepted by the defense. Kate Johnson gains possession, gets it out to Gottschalk for a shot into the box there. That was a great ball that was sent in by Gottschalk right on the 6-yard line. Haynes coming across on the backside couldn't quite get there. Amery gets the ball and clears it out of danger there. They bring it up the left side. Gracie Martin there, the freshman, toes it upfield for the Amery Warriors. Goes off a Hudson Raider. It's going to be an Amery throw in here. Again, nearing halftime, Hudson leads the game 8-1. Amery takes the throw into their midfield area there. Gottschalk trying to tackle the ball, actually wrestles it away but steers it out of bounds. It's going to be an Amery throw again. They're substituting again on the fly. Referee signaling for the Amery players to come on. Center ref is Nepal. Nepal refs a lot of these Hudson varsity games. Amery takes the throw in. Taylor Klatt's contesting the ball there, but it goes to Sarah Helene, the left defender for the Raiders. Gets the ball up to Kate Johnson up on the top there. Kate tries to get the ball forward, and ball is sent out of bounds by Amery. Sarah Helene takes the throw in for the Raiders. Tries to get it to Kate Johnson, who does. Kate gets it to Jordan Helterbrand out there on the left. You can always tell Texas there in the bright green shoes. Ball goes out of bounds off Amery. It's going to be Hudson's throw again. Sarah Helene, you know, these girls got some character traits. Texas with the green shoes, Manette with the bright orange shoes, Sarah Helene with the right ankle brace. They're known by some of the gear they wear. Sarah Helene takes the throw, and it rolls into the penalty box area there, and Katie Woodley gets the ball. Can she get a shot off? She sends it back out to the corner of the box. Alexa Haynes sends a right foot shot in along the ground. That was a ground-burning shot there. Had some pace on it, but it went right to the goalkeeper, Emma Amedick, for Amery. She sends the punt out. It's tried to be controlled by Amery. They can't control the ball, and they just kick it out of bounds. Sarah Helene takes the throw in for the Raiders. Tries to get it up there to Haynes. Haynes puts a left foot into it. I think that ball may have actually went out of bounds, though, and it does. They're throwing the ball out to the touchline there. The defender for Amery went down. I think she's hurt. I don't think the referee, Nepal, sees that. She gets up, though. She must be okay. A little shaken up on the collision there. Amery with the throw in here, back in their defensive third. A little confusion by the defender there. Now they're ready. The Amery defender takes the throw in there, sends it up her right line there. Intercepted by Texas, batted out by Amery there. Helene gathers the ball, knocks it into the shins of the Amery Warrior there, goes back and forth. Emily Ryder sends the ball to Helene. Helene sends the ball into the midfield to Taylor Klatt. Junior number 2, Taylor Klatt, sends the ball backwards. Not much pace on that. Dangerous ball. Maddie Hemauer tries to gain control. Need to put some pace on that ball, sending them back to the defenders there. Emily Ryder gets the ball. Again, no pace on that ball, but it is collected there by the Raiders, who do lose control. Ball is regained control. Brooke Gottschalk, number 11, to Taylor Klatt, number 2. Ball gets sent up to Katie Woodley. Katie Woodley with a right-footed ball sends it up to Gottschalk on the right there. Gottschalk couldn't keep it close enough to maintain possession, but Amery knocks the ball out of bounds there. That's going to be another corner kick for the Hudson Raiders. Gottschalk needs to learn to keep that ball close in the goal box there, and she'll be a prolific goal scorer in the years to come if she can keep that ball close when she gets inside the box. Here comes Captain Berglund, number 5, Lauren Berglund, ready to take this corner. Bergie's got orange and lime green shoes. Her shoes look like a sherbet festival. Here's Bergie getting ready to take the kick. The arm goes up, signaling she's ready, and the corner kick comes up and way to the right of the goal there. Got to give your team a chance by getting those balls near the 6-yard box if possible, but the Raiders are probably getting a little tired with so many shots on goal here. It's just the first half, and unofficially I've got 26-2 Raiders out shooting the Amery Warriors here. Amery takes the goal kick there. It's intercepted by the Raiders. Kaler sends it back to Woodley. Woodley tries to get a shot there. Goes off the goalkeeper. That's going to end up being another corner kick for the Hudson Raiders. Let's see who takes this one here. Goalkeeper, knowing it went out of bounds, just knocked it over to the corner for the Hudson Raiders. Going to be number 5, Captain Lauren Berglund, who takes most of the goal kicks and corner kicks for the Hudson Raiders. Bergie sets it up for a right foot attempt here. Let's see if we can keep this one out of the netting and put it near the box there. Much better attempt there, but knocked away by the shins of the Amery Warrior there. Bergie sends another ball back in with the same effect. She tries to regain possession here. Sends it off the Amery Warrior, and Amery takes the throw in, but it went off of Amery there, and that's going to be a Hudson ball, of course. Nepal caught that. Sometimes he doesn't catch those like that, but that one was pretty obvious. And Berglund grabs the ball. She's going to take the throw. She's going to send it into the box area there. No offsides on the throw, so the Hudson Raiders can camp out right by the goal. The throw-in can be right into the box area if she can get it there. Bergie taking the throw again. Got the sherbet shoes going today. Berglund gets ready to take the throw and does. Headed in by Maggie Kaler, intercepted by Amery, and cleared away. But it cleared away out of bounds again. It's going to be another throw-in for the Raiders. And Berglund says, I'm getting a little tired here. Emily Ryder, why don't you take a throw and exercise a little bit here? That's Sarah Helene, actually. There's Helene with the throw. Helene gets it up to Haynes, who gets a right foot off there, sent into the box area, and knocked out again by Amery. And that's the half, folks. 8-1 Hudson at the half here. Merciful ending to the half. Hudson hasn't scored in a few minutes here, but leads in shots 26-2 at the half with an 8-1 lead. Welcome back for the second half here, folks. We're at the Hudson Middle School, a game between the Amery Warriors and the Hudson Raiders. Beautiful night tonight. This is Knut Johnson reporting for the Hudson Raiders, and the Raiders are up on the Amery Warriors 8-1. Not a close game here, folks. This is a non-conference affair. Amery's don't know Amery's record on the year. Hudson's record is 8-1-1 right now. And Nepal, the center ref, is checking with his sides, and the scorekeeper, he whistles to start the game, winds the clock, and the Hudson Raiders kick the ball off. Ball goes forward, goes up to Megan Manette, number 6, who's playing near the top for the Hudson Raiders here today. Megan's normally a stalwart defender for the Raiders there. Kate Johnson touches the ball back. And with the score at 8-1, Coach Knutson undoubtedly is playing the players around the field, probably giving them an opportunity to play where they want to play and don't get chances to in tight games. So we'll see what happens here. Girls are out of position. It's going to be a little bit harder to call this game instead of being in their normal position. There's Haynes touching the ball to the right side there. Amery gets the ball out. They get the ball to midfield. Amery's got a little something going on offense here, and there's one of the changed positions. Brooke Gottschalk, normally a midfielder and a forward for the Raiders, is playing defense, and after that stop there, she did a little bit of prancing, was pretty proud of herself, and should be. Gottschalk might be a defender and just doesn't know it. So there's Gottschalk making the run to take the throw in. Coach Knutson always wants the defenders taking the throw so the midfielders and the forwards can get into the field, hopefully in a numbers up situation to take advantage. Gottschalk takes the throw. It's controlled in the midfield but turned over to Amery. They bang it out to the left side and just knock it out of bounds. Gottschalk's going to take another throw, grabs an extra ball from the sideline there and approaches midfield area to take the throw and does. Ball goes up the right side, knocked out of bounds, or not out of bounds, but Gottschalk gets it on her feet, sends it upfield. There's Taylor Klatt, number 2, the junior midfielder for Hudson. Taylor gets a nice shot over the goal there. Again, about a 12-foot shot on an 8-foot net, and we got to try to get that ball down, and those will be goals. Taylor Klatt with a nice shot for the Hudson Raiders. Emma Amadick, the goalkeeper, picks it up, sets it down for Amery's goal kick there by the left footer. She sends it out, headed by Taylor Klatt. Possession gained there by Maggie Kaler, who does a nice job turning the ball between 3 defenders. Klatt gets it back to Kaler. Ball's up to Manette on the left with the left foot. The shot goes in. Oh, it goes right past the goalpost. Might even nick the goalpost there. Manette, the defender for the Hudson Raiders, might have had her first goal of the year there. Well done, Megan Manette. Montana Hoder there up with Manette. Hoder number 18, Manette number 6. Hoder's in her normal position, stumbles a little there. Hoder normally plays an outside mid when she plays up on varsity. She's a JV rostered player, but does a nice job playing up. Amery has the ball in the back there, does a nice job of turning to get the ball up the left side there, but they just turn it over to Gottschalk, number 11 for the Raiders, who sends it up to Kate Johnson. Johnson gets it into Haynes. Haynes gets it upfield to Emily Brisky, I believe that is. Brisky, the goalkeeper for the Hudson Raiders, is playing an offensive position there, so we'll have to take a look for who's in goal. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like it's Marky Thompson way back there, number 17, playing goalkeeper for the Hudson Raiders right now. Coach Knutson must have forced her to do that. Raiders get a corner kick here. It looks like senior captain, number 16, Alexa Haynes, is going to take this corner. And that ball is sent to the side of the net. Haynes doesn't normally take corner kicks like that, but attempted that one and went to the side of the net. It's going to be a goal kick for the Amery Warriors. Ball is up and into the midfield. Hudson gathers the ball there, but turns it right over. Ashley Hall for the Raiders gets the ball back. Gets it up to Hoder, who gets it to Maggie Kaler. Kaler gets it out to Haynes. Sends it up to the top to Taylor Klatt. Klatt gets it out there to Emily Brisky. Brisky gets a right foot shot off right to the goalkeeper. That's goalkeeper to goalkeeper play there. Brisky, number 1 for Hudson, gets a nice shot off there with the right foot. Didn't have a lot of space, but she took the shot. That was well done. Punt is sent out for Amery. Ball is touched out by Hudson. It's going to be an Amery throw-in. Amery takes the throw. Touched by Jenna Beebe of Amery and gets it to a teammate there. Tries to get it upfield. Number 4. Number 4 again is Kaylee Johnson. Hudson turns that ball around, and there's Alexa Haynes. Fairly tough. Yeah, it looks like Haynes kind of used a little forearm shiver to the back there. Alexa was a little surprised at the call, but even Coach Knutson would have to agree that little forearm shiver was probably not necessary in the back. Yeah, Amery takes the free kick there. Hudson gets the ball back up on top. Klatt gets the ball up to Manette. Manette's got a little bit of a run here. Got to get around that last defender. She sends the ball to Klatt on the right. Brisky tried to eat up her space a little bit there. Klatt gets a shot on the ball, but it goes right to the keeper. Not caught cleanly, but it didn't get into the goal. Klatt had a shot there. I know Knutson wants his players a little bit farther apart than a foot or two, and Brisky and Klatt were in the same space there with the ball. He'll correct that, I'm sure. Amery has the ball here, trying to get it into midfield. It's collected by Johnson. Hudson loses the ball there, but it gets back to Hudson. Back to Amery. Amery tries to send the ball through. Can't quite get it through. Maddie Hemauer's in the back there, along with Ashley Hall. Trying to defend. It looks like there's a foul there on Ashley Hall. Going to be given a free kick to the Amery Warriors there. The Warrior went down on that collision with Hall. That's number 22. That's Molly Stewart for Amery. Molly, one of their better players, left footer there. And Molly's ready to take the free kick here and does. Ball goes right to the top of the box and is sent through. And senior captain Marky Thompson, normally a defender and a midfielder, gingerly grabs that one and gathers it in, punts the ball out. Does a nice job punting too, by the way. Ball is controlled by the Raiders there. There's Hall on defense. Hall, normally a midfielder or a forward, tries to keep that in. Hoder touches it, goes back to Maddie Hemauer. She sends it out to Hall. Hall tries to get the ball upfield. Gets it by one defender, nicely under control. Sends the ball to the midfield there for the Raiders. Gets the ball up to Alexa Haynes there. Haynes making another run, gets past 2 or 3 defenders again as she got a right foot there. Sends the ball through to Taylor Klatt. Klatt gets the ball, and Taylor Klatt scores a beautiful goal there, folks. First goal of the second half, goal number 9 for the Hudson Raiders, scored by Taylor Klatt, assisted by Alexa Haynes. It was a great job by Haynes bringing the ball up the midfield, past 2 or 3 defenders. Put a through ball in, perfectly slotted ball to Taylor Klatt, who just made a nice little push pass through by the goalkeeper, Emma Amadick, for the 9th goal for the Hudson Raiders, and the Raiders lead 9-1. Amery takes the kickoff here. They get 3 touches in a row there, bringing it upfield. Sends it to her left. That's number 4, Kaylee Johnson, but nobody from Amery was there. Hudson defenders stop that ball, but then turn it back over. Amery has the ball again coming down that left side. That's number 22, Molly Stewart. Stewart can't maintain possession. Hudson regains. Taylor Klatt gets the ball, tries to send it up to Brisky. Brisky can't maintain possession, and she does maintain possession. Gets it back to Gottschalk in the middle, back to Haynes, back to Brisky. Brisky just sends the ball up and in with the right foot. Klatt has the ball. Klatt is dribbling. Klatt, that is, on the right side there. Sends the ball off of Amery. That's going to go out of bounds. That should be a corner kick for the Hudson Raiders. And it is. Amery sends the ball to the corner. Let's see who's taking this kick. Coach Knutson's getting pretty creative on who's taking kicks for the Raiders here. I think he lets them decide who's taking them when they're on the field. So who do we have here? Is this Maggie Kaler taking the kick? Ball is volleyed in by Taylor Klatt on that corner by Kaler. Kaler and Klatt combined. That was a corner kick with a volley to the net, stopped by the goalkeeper and punted out of bounds. That's going to be Hudson's throw-in. Hudson gets the ball. Kaler has it back there, trying to defend. Does some nice footwork to get it out of the possession of the defender there. Ball comes up to Taylor Klatt. Klatt gets by a couple players, gets a right foot off there. Shot goes to the right of the net there, just a little bit off the mark, but that's good to see Taylor Klatt shooting that ball like that today. Goalkeeper sets the ball down there. Goal kick is taken. Short ball out to the defender, who just knocks the ball out of bounds with really a lack of control there. That's number 2, Cassie Beach, that just knocked the ball out of bounds. Hudson's going to take the throw. It's Ashley Hall, number 24, that's going to take this throw in. Normally a forward midfielder. She's playing defense at this moment. Ball gets into Brisky, number 1, loses control there. Amery gains possession, sends it up to the midfield, but Hall intercepts. Tries to get it to the middle there. To Kaler, can't quite get it there. Hall has the ball again, sends it this time vertically upfield. Gets it to number 18, Montana Hoder, who sends it to Megan Manette out there on the left, back to Hoder. Hoder gets a shot, goes to the left side of the goal harmlessly away from the goal area there. And goalkeeper sets it down for another goal kick by Amery. Goal kick is taken there. Maintain possession doesn't happen there. Ashley Hall for the Raiders gets it, sends it up to the midfield, where number 22, Molly Stewart, gets the ball and dribbles upfield. Stewart, one of the better ball handlers for Amery there, does a nice job with the ball. Gets it past 2 or 3 defenders, touches it a little too far, gets it past her, and Marky Thompson, the goalkeeper there for the Raiders, has to come out and make a touch. Otherwise, Molly Stewart was going to have a nice run all the way to the goal again, much like the goal in the first half for Amery. Montana Hoder sends the ball up through. Brisky isn't quite quick enough to get there for that ball. Megan Manette gets a touch, left-footed shot. Ball goes by Brisky. She sends it over to Taylor Klatt. Klatt trying to get a shot off there with the right foot and then with the left. Shot got off, but it's just a weak shot with the left foot. Goes to the right of the goal for the Hudson Raiders, and it'll be another goal kick for the Amery Warriors. Hudson Raiders are up 9-1 in this game already, folks. Ball goes back and forth a few times here. Amery gains possession with a big gap in the midfield there. They send it up to number 4, Kaylee Johnson. She loses possession between Gottschalk back there and Maddie Hemauer. Gottschalk gets the ball, sends it upfield. Gottschalk's done a nice job on defense for the Hudson Raiders, although she gets her doors blown off on that particular play. Maddie Hemauer's there to help out. She gives a give and go with Gottschalk, who sends the ball back upfield. Gets that ball out to Alexa Haynes there. Haynes gets by 1, gives it to Kaler. Kaler sends the ball up to the right there. Got 2 players there for Hudson, Brisky and Taylor Klatt, a little too close together again for Coach Knutsen's taste. I know that. Taylor Klatt sends another shot to the goal there. It goes to the right side of the goal, hits the side of the net. That's 2 shots in a row for Taylor Klatt that hit the right side of the net there. Klatt's just got to aim for that far post, and those might be going in. Amery gets ready for the free kick again, the goal kick. And the goal kick gets off. It's a good long kick near midfield there. But Hudson intercepts there. There's Jordan Helterbrand with the ball in the midfield there. Lauren Berglund takes a right-footed shot. Goalkeeper down on her knees just gathers that one easily. She's going to come out and punt this ball again. And does. Hudson intercepts, taps it back upfield, and Hudson's on the attack again with Katie Woodley, number 21 for the Hudson Raiders. Sends that ball back. That's Maddie Hemauer, number 22 for the Raiders. She sends the ball up to midfield to number 21, Woodley. 21 and 22 with some combination play there back and forth. Ball is trapped by Kate Sanaki there. Well done. Kate Sanaki with great footwork there to maintain possession. Sends a nice ball up to Woodley, who gets an open look, and Woodley takes a shot that just goes right of the goal. Boy, she had time. If she could have hit that with a little bit more weight on her shot, that would have easily been a goal by freshman Katie Woodley. Instead, the ball goes out of the end line there, and it's just going to be a goal kick for the Amery Warriors. Woodley there in the bright yellow and orange shoes had a great scoring opportunity there.
In for Amery, number 13,
Amery takes the goal kick. It's knocked right back in.
Number 15,
Knocked right back out.
Hayes.
Amery still
Number
maintains
24,
possession.
Kelly.
Kicks it into
And
Sarah
number
Helene, who's
12,
playing upfield a little bit here. She sends it back to Kate Johnson. Johnson lifts a nice ball into the box. Boy, it looked like a handball there by Amery. Kate Sanaki brings the ball back down behind one leg. Gets the ball out to Katie Woodley on the left side. Ball is touched out of bounds by Katie Woodley, and that's going to be a goal kick for the Amery Warriors. Goal kick comes out, touched by Amery. Possession goes back and forth, but Kate Sanaki ends up with it. Turns it over, but Lauren Berglund gathers it in. Sarah Helene, normally a defender, playing up on top on the right now as a forward today. Wins that ball, gets it to Kate Johnson. We lose it, but it gets turned back over, back and forth. Transition again, Amery to Hudson, to Amery to Hudson, back and forth there. Hudson now has the ball. They send it to Taylor Klatt, who looks like she's playing a midfield position for the Raiders right now. Amery recovers that ball. Here comes Emily Ryder again with the ball. Gets it to Jordan Helterbrand. Sends the ball to the middle to Katie Woodley. Woodley sends a shot up right to the goalkeeper's hands there. Woodley again with great positioning. She's got a good vision, good field vision there, and she's in the right place without the ball. She's just got to get a little pop on those shots. Here's Helterbrand again, bringing it in, enters the penalty box there, gets a shot off, goes right to the goalkeeper there. Helterbrand digging the ball in deep for the Hudson Raiders there a couple of times. I can smell a goal coming by Texas. Jordan Helterbrand, number 13, the sophomore for the Hudson Raiders. Ball comes back. It's knocked in by Captain Berglund there, gathered by Woodley, back to Berglund. Number 5, Berglund gets the ball out toward Helterbrand there. Helene's out on the far right. Helene takes a shot and hits the right side of the net. The Hudson Raiders have an affinity for that right side of the goal. Need again to aim a little bit to the far post there to see if they can make a little more use of the 24 feet of net there. I've heard Knutson say it a million times, 2 feet a kid, 24 feet of net. Don't go for the 2 feet a kid. There the 2 feet a kid has the ball and she punts it away. Better known as a goalkeeper. Hudson gathers the ball there. Sanaki tries to slip the ball past the defender but can't. Ashley Hall gets the possession. Sends it out of bounds. Going to be Amery throw in there. Amery does the same thing. They send their midfielders up and have their defenders take the throw. That's a smart way to do it. And they do. They take the throw up the line. Katie Woodley touches that ball. Must have had a handball or something there too. They're going to call it a Amery handball and a free kick for the Hudson Raiders. I believe that ball should be on the ground. Or maybe they're just calling that out the touchline and it's a throw-in. Let's see what Nepal is called here. Yep, must have been a throw-in. The ball must have just went out the touchline. That's Maggie Kaler, number 12. Takes the throw-in to Berglund. Back to Kaler. Kaler possesses the ball, sends it to Emily Ryder, who splits 2 defenders. Gets it to Sanaki, back to Ryder. Ryder touches the ball back to the center, hoping that Texas can get there. She doesn't. Texas caught a little flat-footed there. Amery touches the ball, tries to clear the zone, but cannot. Ball goes to Helterbrand again, gets that ball taken away, and Amery recovers. Amery gets the ball to the outside there. Intercepted by Katie Woodley there. Woodley dangerous 3-on-1 with Amery versus Katie Woodley, and Woodley almost won that battle. There's number 10, Kate Sanaki, going to get a right foot off here, and does. Ball goes right to the goalkeeper with a nice soft shot. There is... for a goalkeeper, there's no better ball than a nice soft shot that comes right to your belly. And that goalkeeper did a nice job with that one. Amery maintains possession in the midfield here. That's number 4, Kaylee Johnson. Hudson sends the ball back into the attacking third there. And Sanaki runs onto the ball there, tries to split defenders and get a ball to Woodley, but Woodley was not there. Sanaki still chasing after the ball. Taken by Amery. They send it upfield on the right flank there to their forwards, who just harmlessly send it to the midfield there. There's Emily Ryder with a left foot shot. She sends the ball up to Katie Woodley there. Woodley trying to split the defenders and gets a shot off, but far left of the goal box there. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Amery Warriors. Woodley getting a little action for the Raiders tonight, doing a nice job. She's a really promising young prospect for varsity. I know Coach Knutson likes her speed, needs to work with getting a little heavier shot, both right and left foot, and she'll be just fine for the coming years for the Hudson Raiders. Hudson Raiders have the ball on the top of the box. It's touched there by number 21, Woodley. Loses the ball to Amery. They try to get it out of the zone. Berglund has the ball, trying to get a right foot off, gets dispossessed. Hudson regains the ball, sends it back out to Woodley on the left flank there. Can Woodley cross the ball here? She tries, blocked by the Amery Warriors. Left foot across the box there. It's by Jordan Helterbrand, sends a shot into the box. Blocked by the Amery Warrior. Looked like a handball in the box there, but the ref's not going to call that in a 10-1 game. Looks like ball went out of the end line off of Amery. It's going to be a goal kick for the Hudson Raiders. And who do we have taking this? That's back to Captain Berglund, I think. Number 5, the senior for the Hudson Raiders. Bergie raises her hand, signaling she's ready. She may go short here for combination play, and does. Raiders like to go 2-on-1. Ball gets sent back to Bergie. Now she's going to lift it up into the center there to Jordan Helterbrand. Gets the ball. Helterbrand got to get a better first touch on that. Their ball is sent in by the Raiders, but way up and over the net there. Helterbrand, if she could have volleyed that ball on that cross by Berglund, would have been a great scoring opportunity. Overhandled it a bit there and could not get a shot off at all. Amery with another goal kick here. They're certainly used to those tonight. Ball comes out of the box area, is volleyed back in by Emily Ryder, volleyed back out by the defender, headed in by Ryder. Ball's going back and forth here. Ryder does a nice job shielding the ball, sends it back to Maggie Kaler, who right now is playing in a defensive position. It looks like Knutson's flip-flopped his squad here with Kaler and Haynes back on defense right now. That you will probably never see again, but Kaler and Haynes doing a nice job for the Raiders back there, just like Hall and some of the others have done back there. Gottschalk even did a nice job on D. Here come the Raiders. Ball is sent in by Helene, gets knocked out. Helene gets another touch. Sent in there by Megan Manette with the left foot. The ball's touched out of bounds by the goalkeeper. I believe that's going to be another corner for the Hudson Raiders as Emma Amadick touched the ball but pushed it out of bounds there. That's a corner kick for the Hudson Raiders. That ball is taken by Kate Sanaki on the corner. She sends it in, touched out of bounds off the end line by the Raiders there. That's going to end up being a goal kick for Amery. The good news for Hudson on these goal kicks, they've gained or maintained possession on probably 75 or 80% of the goal kicks by Amery here, so they're doing a nice job. Hudson usually backs off that first line. The defenders there, number 2, number 9, they're not going to get the ball. Hoder steps up there, but she really doesn't need to. They'd be the dumbest team on the planet if the players sent the ball to number 2 or number 20 there. Knutson likes them to play on the second layer of defense. That's where they're going to win those balls. And there's Hudson winning the ball again. Kate Sanaki there with her aqua shoes out on the left side. Number 10, the junior for Hudson, sends the ball up to Montana Hoder. Number 18, who gets it back to Sanaki, a little too far. Sanaki trying to win the ball back. Sanaki going 1 against 4 again there. Maggie Kaler gets the ball, sends it into number 4. That's Kaylee Johnson again. Amery gets the ball, sends it upfield. And Haynes steps up nicely as a center back there and gets the ball knocked back into the Hudson zone. Referee's raising a flag in an offside position. That tells me that either Jordan Heltebrand or Emily Brisky on that backside was not paying attention. You can't be beyond the last defender without the ball or the ball being kicked at the time. And they were in an offside position and did not reestablish, I believe is what that call was. Got to be smarter as a forward playing under Coach Knutson's system. You got to hustle back as a forward. Amery knocks the ball up the field there. Maddie Hemauer tries to send the ball to the right and does. That looks like it's Megan Manette there on the right midfield position. Hemauer sends the ball out of bounds. It's going to be an Amery Warrior throw-in on the touch out of bounds by Maddie Hemauer. Amery at the midfield sends it up. They're trying to maintain possession, get 2 and 3 passes at a time, and having a tough time. They got a little bit of a offensive effort going here, but dispossessed by Haynes and Kaler. Normally the forwards for Hudson, now playing defense. Coach Knudsen giving the players a little fun time out here playing positions they don't normally play. It's actually good, too. I know Coach Knudsen talks about the fact that his players are expected to be able to play anywhere. You should be soccer players, not positions. So it's good for these players to try and play in different positions and get an understanding of what it's like at those. There's Sanaki once again with some great footwork, sends a through ball to Brisky, but Brisky can't get to the ball in time. Gets turned over by Amery. Kaler has the ball back. She tries to get it upfield, intercepted and sent forward there. We got a new goalkeeper, and that's Taylor Klatt, number 2. Taylor Klatt, again, a midfielder normally for the Hudson Raiders. Klatt is seeing her first time in goal this year for the Hudson Raiders, and she's probably giddy that she gets a chance to play goal. You know the Raiders are ahead when you see goalkeepers like Marky Thompson and Taylor Klatt for the Hudson Raiders. Raiders trying to put another one on the board here. Amery maintaining possession. You can see that Amery has about 10 players, at least 9 players back and the 2 forwards. Amery really packing it in the zone here because of the onslaught by Hudson. There's Jordan Hilterbrand on the right side, gets a shot off, stopped by the goalkeeper, and a second attempt there. Hilterbrand a little frustrated that she didn't get that, and 2 shots in a row by Hilterbrand, a right foot and then a left, and neither of them could find the net. First one found the goalkeeper's hands, second one went to the right of the goal. It's going to be a goal kick for Amery. Hudson regains possession quickly after the goal kick there. It's out on the left there. There's Montana Hoder. Montana's got some speed. She gets it by one defender, gets it to Kate Sanaki. Sanaki sets up her right foot. Here comes a shot. That's a good ball by Sanaki. Goes right to the goalkeeper, though relatively easy ball to handle. But again, Sanaki's got some good weight on her shots. She's, I believe, 3rd on the team in goals this year for the Hudson Raiders, behind Haynes at number 1 and Kaler number 2. That looked like a handball by number 4, Kaylee Johnson, that wasn't called by the referees there, but in a game like this, let them go. There's Hilterbrand getting the ball on the right side, dribbling past 3 and 4 defenders. 5th defender going to get a shot off here. Hilterbrand takes a shot. Hilterbrand with a beautiful goal there. Got by at least 4 Amery defenders who couldn't stop her anywhere along the way. Hilterbrand got a left-footed shot off there and snuck it past Emma Amadek, the goalkeeper for Amery. And that's the 10th goal of the game for a 10-1 lead at the 65-58 mark in the game. One more goal for the Hudson Raiders, and they'll invoke the mercy rule. This game won't get to the 80-minute mark. One more goal for the Raiders, without a goal for Amery, that is, and the game will end. And at this point, I think both teams are hoping that the mercy rule gets employed. So let's see if Hudson can get that last goal sometime soon here. Amery maintains possession here. Ball goes off of Sanaki. Sanaki a little bit disgusted that she got used there. You see the look on her face there. She said, really? And Amery used her by knocking the ball off her shins out of bounds to take the throw. Sanaki ball off her shin there. Goes off Amery player there, and it's going to be Hudson's throw-in. Kaler takes the throw-in for the Raiders there, up to Sanaki. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Amery. It's going to be Kaler with the throw-in again. Defenders back there for the Raiders are still Haynes and Kaler. It looks like it might be Berge on that far right side again, too. No, sorry, it's Maddie Hemauer. So it's Hemauer, Haynes, and Kaler as the back 3 for the Raiders right now. Knudsen's still got the Raiders playing all over the field. Berglund is playing up in a midfield spot. Sanaki playing in a relatively normal position as an outside mid. Amery gets through Kaler there and back to the defense, but Maddie Hemauer sends a nice ball up to the right side there toward Megan Monette there. Maddie Hemauer chasing the ball back again, circles around to get a shot on the ball, sends it out of bounds. That's going to be an Amery throw in there. Knudsen, even with a lead like this, wants Hemauer to control that ball under pressure. Amery takes this throw in on their left side. They got a few touches in a row there. Good to see them do that. Megan Manette gets the ball, sends it upfield there. Tries to get it to Hoder Thompson and Katie Woodley up on top there. Number 18, freshman Montana Hoder. Number 21, freshman Katie Woodley. She tries to get a shot there, banged off the shins of Amery. So Knutson's got 2 freshmen up on the top in the 3 forward positions with Woodley and Hoder, and then senior, normally defender and midfielder Marky Thompson's playing the center mid position for the Hudson Raiders. This would be great to see Marky Thompson, number 17, the senior captain, get a goal here up on top. I know Knutson likes to reward the hard-working players on defense by getting them up. Berglund's got a couple of goals this year, and some of the other defenders have goals as well by playing up. There's Helene playing up, a defender normally also playing in the midfield there. Kate Johnson gets a touch with the right foot there. Here comes Marky Thompson trying to get a touch. Johnson trying to gain position there again. Amery's pretty quick there. Amery knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a Hudson throw-in. Kate Johnson goes to get the ball. Throws it back there to Ashley Hall playing a midfield position right now. Hall gets the ball there to Marky Thompson trying to sneak through into the penalty box. Ashley Hall gets the ball back, touches it aside, but too far away, loses it. Amery gains possession, sends it out to the right side. Maggie Kaler gets a touch, puts it up to Kate Johnson on the left there. Johnson with a nice ball to Marky Thompson. Nice touchback. Thompson trying to get a right foot off here. Sends the ball across the middle to Brooke Gottschalk, number 11. Gottschalk on the goal box there just couldn't get a shot away. Well defended by Amery there. Kaler gets the ball back to the top of the penalty box, knocked up forward by Amery. Ball goes back and forth again in transition. Amery now sends one up to their forward, but there's nobody there. Kaler gathers it in, switches field, tries to get it to Haynes, who sends it back upfield to Ashley Hall. Hall playing the outside left mid right now. Tries to get by Beebe for Amery there. Hall's got a left foot shot here, crosses the ball into the goal. Thompson had an opportunity there. A push pass to the right post could have been a goal for Thompson there. Ball comes back out to the midfield, gathered in by Gottschalk, who sends it out to Kaylee Woodley. He sends it back to Megan Monette. Monette gathers the ball on the right side there, passes to Gottschalk. Gottschalk gets it upfield back to Katie Woodley there. Woodley tries to get by and does. Tries to lift it up and across. Sends the ball to the middle. There's Kate Johnson. Kate got a 20-foot shot on an 8-foot net. Ball goes way up and over there. Kate, got to get that ball down near the ground, and you may have a goal there. Goalkeeper Emma Amadick sets the ball down for the Amery Warrior to take the goal kick here. One more goal for the Raiders, and we'll invoke the mercy rule with a 10-goal differential for Hudson. Currently 10-1 with a 9-goal differential, and Amery takes the free kick there from the goal box. Sends it up to the midfield there. Tried to be taken away by Gottschalk. Gottschalk's doing a good job of defending. Ball comes back to the Raider D. Alexa Haynes tries to clear it, bangs it off an Amery set of shins. And that's number 4 again. Taylor Klatt comes out beautifully to do a touch save with her feet there and clear that ball out of bounds. Kaylee Johnson, number 4 for the Amery Warriors, had a nice run going there, got past senior captain Alexa Haynes, normally not a defender, and did a nice job there. Kaylee almost got a shot off on goal. If it weren't for the alert play by Taylor Klatt to come out of goal aggressively, touch that ball away, that could have been dangerous for Hudson. Ball goes out of bounds there. It'll be Amery's ball for the throw-in. About 70 minutes into the game here, folks. 10 minutes left in regulation, but let's see if we can end this before regulation and have the mercy rule invoked with an 11-1 win here. I think they can do it. Amery's in no hurry here. They gather the ball back finally and take the throw in. Touched out of bounds by Amery. It's going to be Hudson's ball. Hudson quickly takes the throw, sends it upfield there. Woodley tries to get it to Thompson. Ball gets sent back to Alexa Haynes, back on defense yet there. Haynes sends it to the right side there to Monette. Monette on the outside sends it up to the right edge. There's Katie Woodley on the far right. Take it down the chute there on the right side. Yeah, see if she can cross this ball in. Thompson's just waiting in the middle there for a goal, waiting to be happening. Ball goes right to the goalkeeper there off the shins of the Amery defenders. Thompson in a good position. Kate Johnson on the backside. Coach Knutson drills it into his players to be on that backside. When a ball comes through, you could be the leading scorer on the team if you understand the backside concept. Amery tries to get it upfield. Gottschalk in the midfield sends it back to Haynes, who sends a nice long ball forward toward Thompson there, intercepted by Amery. Amery tries to get it upfield, but Gottschalk has the ball again. Junior, number 11, Gottschalk with the ball. Gets past one defender, sends it to Helene there. Helene gets it through to Marky Thompson. Thompson with a right foot shot, and Thompson scores. Marky Thompson playing center forward for the Hudson Raiders here. Gets the 11th goal for the Hudson Raiders. And, folks, that's going to end the game by the mercy rule there. And it does. Taylor Klatt on goal, or in goal at the 73-17 mark. And there you see it, folks, 11-1. The Hudson Raiders go to 9-1-1 with a victory over the Amery Warriors today. Wasn't much of a game, a little bit of a scare in the first 3 minutes when Amery goes up 1-0 on the Hudson Raiders. But, folks, it was just a calm before the storm, and the Raiders win this game going away with a mercy rule win. Here come the Raiders running across the field after the game. Customary jog to thank the parents and the fans of the Hudson Raiders. This is a nice custom of the Hudson Raiders. Coach Knutson likes it, and the parents try to line up and meet the kids as they come over and cheer them on. So you can't see it, but on the right-hand side there, all the Hudson Raider parents come down to the fence, greet the parents, greet the players, and send them back to the coach there. Coach Knutson's going to be happy with this game, but it wasn't much competition. Coming up against Eau Claire Memorial, they'll certainly face a much stiffer opponent. This is Knut Johnson reporting for the Hudson Raiders as they win again, and they go to 9-1-1 on the season with an 11-1 victory. Hudson Raiders over the Amery Warriors.